your outer world matching up in your life. Now, what I mean by this is we wear a public mask out into the world. A lot of times we don't even know it, but what we are presenting ourselves as doesn't match up with who we really are inside. You know, this is where a lot of people have trouble expressing themselves. They're kind of unemotional to the outside world. They have this strong facade about them. But inside, that's not really who they are. So why is it that we feel the need to cover that up? We live in a society where, you know, we think we always have to have this flawless ideal, this flawless outer appearance about us. But we know, like, that's not real, yet we do it anyway. We're scared of being vulnerable because it's protection for us from outside criticism, things like that. But understand that the more we live life and we're unable to accept or when we're unable to express ourselves outwardly, what we're feeling inside, the more we put on a front, the less fulfilled we'll probably be. So think about your life right now. Do you find that you have trouble expressing yourself to the outside world? And what I want to say is, do not be scared to show your inner world to the outer world, your inner self to the outer world. Do not be scared, all right? There's nothing wrong with that, because often, you know, what happens is we think of ourselves as weak, as flawed, as vulnerable. But how other people don't see that. By us actually expressing that and, you know, showing the world that we are flawed, showing the world that we make mistakes, showing the world that we feel weak sometimes, is not a sign of weakness, is actually a sign of strength. And other people are going to view it as strength, because you know why? Not many people do it. Not many people do it. There are plenty of people who don't reveal how they really feel, who don't express it outwardly to the physical world, who just put on that facade, put on that public mask, okay? They put on a mask and they go about their day and they say, this is me, this is who I am. I'm confident, when inside they're not really confident. I'm strong, when inside I don't feel strong. I'm secure, when I don't really feel secure. So, just be aware of how much you're A, expressing yourself, and B, how much of a front you're putting up to the world. And there's a lot of people who value the privacy, their own privacy, and don't want to be helped in a sense, I guess, but realize that all of us need some sort of help at some point. So, you know, there's some people who will be trying to get to know you. There's some people who will be trying to break open that you know, outer shell that you have. And you just won't let them in. You won't let them in. Why? Well, because you're scared a lot of times to be vulnerable. You're scared to open up. You're scared to, you know, reveal your innermost truths to somebody outside. Why is that? Why are we scared to open ourselves up to somebody when they're, you know, wanting to get to know us better? What is it about that? Why do we fear that? We protect ourselves. And then we realize that we do it alone. Like, we feel alone because we don't accept that help or that invitation that somebody is handing out, right? So pay attention to how much the inner and the outer is matching up in your world right now. And if it's completely not matched up, if you feel like you are just wearing a mask out, and I mean, we all do this to a certain extent. We all wear a mask to a certain extent, but how misaligned does it feel to you? Do you feel like a completely different person inside, and who you are, you know, presenting yourself out is somebody else, not you, not you? And does that make you happy? Chances are it probably doesn't. So think of ways, all right, what are some small things that you can do to, show who you really are to somebody else? Whether it's, talking to one person, whether it's, I don't know, just expressing yourself through creativity in some way, getting to know yourself again. Because what happens, how we're feeling on the inside, who we really are inside, we care more about the outside, the outer appearance, how others see us. So this part of us, who we really are, our soul, who we are in our heart, gets repressed or gets ignored sometimes, right? We ignore it. We ignore who we really are. The little nudges our body is giving us. We turn the other cheek. We look the other way. We say, that's not me. That's not me. But it is you. It is you. That is you. So the more you can bring that out, kind of pull that out of you and match it up with who you are on the outside, okay? It's about taking off that mask. And you don't have to be like, hard on your sleeve, like just, let it all hang out there. No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that you have something in you. That is who you are. And if you feel unfulfilled in any which way, or you feel like you can't open up to people, then that's why you've been putting a block, all right? You've been putting this border between who you really are and how you present yourself on the outside. And it doesn't have to be a scary thing. It doesn't have to be a scary thing. It's just that we're human. We feel scared to feel vulnerable, to be vulnerable, because it opens us up. It opens us up. God forbid we allow somebody in to get to know the real us. But if somebody gets to know the real us, there is beauty in that. There is beauty in that, because then you're forming long relationships. You're forming connections that are real. That is real, right? That is real. What's going on the outside a lot of times is not real, right? It's like TV, the celebrities. A lot of that stuff is not real. It's a projection. How they want you to see them, right? So that's how we think a lot of times too. So just something to be aware of, let go of the ego, let go of that fear that's preventing you from being yourself. That's from being yourself, because, the most beautiful thing you can ever do for yourself is allow that inner self to present in the outer world, okay? Flawed, not flawed. Traumas, not traumas. There's no good or bad, okay? It's just experiences and lessons. And there's beauty in that. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you think, if you feel like you are living in alignment to you. Before I go, I just wanted to mention, again, I put out a bundle pack recently that helps release any kind of fear, limiting beliefs, things that hold you down in your life, whether it's career or whether it's relationships, personal life, finding purpose, meaning in your life. Okay, it includes 2 ebooks, one of which really focuses on that. The other one focuses on a more holistic approach on your health and wellness, and optimizing your health through food and nutrition and exercise and all that good stuff. And then there's 5 self-hypnosis MP3s that I recorded myself, set to healing music, which pretty much embed new positive thoughts into the computer, which is your mind, and can totally shift your life in a different direction. The only thing you have to do is choose, set the intention, and choose to take action. And you can do it. You can shift your life, and you can bring out more of that inner self, match it up to that outer self, take off that mask that you've been wearing for years or all your life in some cases. I have faith in you. You can do it. Absolutely. So on that note, let me know if you enjoyed this. I'll put the link to the description for the bundle pack below. And have a great day, guys. I'll see you on tomorrow's video. Peace.